or legit on defense? That's just a guess. The Tijuana taxi just drove down the road. I would think that somewhere to force the issue on defense. They got Phillip Rivers, who's as good as they get. All he doesn't have is a Super Bowl appearance yet. But this is a team that's got to stop the slight little slide and can do so because they're going to be busy tomorrow with multiple picks.
And a key thing for them is going to be for San Diego's defense, Larry English. We talked about Larry English a few years ago, first-round pick, Northern Illinois. He's got to come on. He's got to be that 3-4 outside linebacker they need. Corey Legion, you talked about it at Illinois. You figure, okay, where's he best suited for, John? What position can maximize his ability? I thought it was a 3 technique.
No question. And he's going to be a good nickel pass rusher. The one thing you like about Legion is his playing stamina. I mean, this guy will chase and run, and he can go 60 snaps a game. He's a junior. A little bit surprised that he came out of Illinois. I think he surprised Ron Zook and their staff. They thought he might come back. Very good high school wrestler, powerful guy. He's not a big human being. He's 300 pounds. I think that's where he plays his best. But you just got better inside. San Diego's gone through a lot of change on defense. Losing Jamal Williams, losing a lot of guys that you just talked about. I know what I'm getting from Legion. I'm getting all-out effort. I'm getting an inside pass rush, and I think a guy that can play 2 positions in their 34 defense.
You know what they may have all at once, and let's see, they're hoping so. English, #1 a couple of years ago. Ryan Matthews really didn't do much last year. Injured, fumbleitis. They may have, if this pick comes through, 3 #1s all, and I'm assuming that he will have a good year, Legion. Who knows? They could have 3 #1s blossom all at once. Very possible. That's, of course, what A.J. Smith and North Turner would be hoping for. Of course, I'm
going on
just
here. I mean, are the Giants on the clock or something? This place is going nuts. Look at this crowd.
Well, they said Legion's got the Chargers jersey. The commission. You want me to do it? I'll go down and shake his hand. They like me in San Diego. I can represent the Chargers. It's okay. Well, here he is. Let's take a look at it's pronounced Legion.
Legion, here you see him playing on the nose against Michigan. The thing I like the most about this guy is his finishing. I mean, he will stay alive and he'll finish every snap. Good pass rusher on the inside. I wouldn't say he's dominant, but he does have a factor grade in just about every film you pick up. He's good on the move. He can slant and loop. I think he's active enough and athletic enough and big enough to play multiple positions, Mel.
With the 18th pick in the 2011 NFL Draft, the San Diego Chargers select Corey Legion, defensive end, Illinois.
You know, the Chargers are one of those teams. I learned a long time ago, and I don't know, coach in the coaching profession or even Mel. I learned, someone told me this, there are lies, there are damn lies, and there are statistics. They were the #1 offense, the #1 defense, but they didn't make the playoffs. They got a lot of parts. Maybe all these guys blossom at once. You hear the crowd? That can mean only one thing. The New York Football Giants are on the clock. Does the son go where Dad played, Ingram? I don't know.
I vow to be ready to go whenever you are. I vow to work even after the sun goes down. And I vow to take a tank of gas as far as she'll go. The GMC Sierra, with a 6-speed hydromatic transmission and active fuel management, it has the best V8 fuel economy in its class. I vow to be the best Sierra ever.
You gotta love Sunday. It's like everyone came together and said, if it's good, let's save it for Sunday. The best games, the best papers, the best times. We're KFC, and we're offering you the $10 Sunday Bucket. 10 pieces, $10. Any recipe, any way, every Sunday. The best day of the week just got better. Sunday is a KFC day, and today tastes so good.
What's the plan for the run today? Just full speed ahead, amped up, ready to roll.
That's the noise I want to hear.
Let's crush those hills, thrash those trails. Prepare for impact! You got no piece of me. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Awesome, yeah. H2O! Do it again. Dude, that was sick. Unreal.
76 training buddies, natural movement perfected. Real flex from Reebok.
There it is, 7th to the Vikings, Adrian Peterson.
Who could have guessed that a 7th overall pick would be considered a steal? Well, you. With NFL Mobile only from Verizon, your phone is your very own NFL Draft headquarters. Go inside every team's fan war room, monitor each selection, and get live alerts as the picks happen. So you'll know who's going where, when. NFL Mobile only from Verizon, built so you can rule the air.
You swear to guard the lives of the innocent, to preserve the peace.
I swear!
It's not easy to do what you did. Who are you?
Rated PG-13.
Thanks to the Watch ESPN app, I don't miss nothing.
The new Watch ESPN app. The ESPN network's live on your phone and tablet.
All I do is win.
Dreams are realized at the NFL Draft.
With the first pick, the Carolina Panthers select Cam Newton, quarterback, Auburn.
And they stay there.
The future begins to fall into place.
Von Miller, Marcel Darius, A.J. Green, Patrick Peterson, Julio Jones.
These talented athletes took their first steps towards NFL greatness at the NFL Draft.
Welcome back to the NFL Draft at Radio City Music Hall. Right now, the New York Giants are on the clock. Disappointed that Nate Solder, the Colorado offensive tackle, was selected by the New England Patriots. They want to address that offensive line. There is Anthony Costanzo of Boston College out there. There's also Karimi from Wisconsin. But because Mark Ingram, the Alabama running back, is still available, they were going to have a discussion about Ingram because Ahmad Bradshaw, one of their running backs, is a potential free agent. So certainly Mark Ingram is in the discussion, but they want to take the bigs. Tom Coughlin, their head coach, also still wants to take the best player available. Boomer?
All right, Moore, thank you. So the Giants are on the clock, a 10-6 team that fell out of it at the end. The Philly debacle will never be forgotten. The big lead and then the Deshaun Jackson punctuation on the huge Philly comeback. 10-6 is nothing to sneeze about. The top 7 team in offense and defense, 42 turnovers, the Giants. Eli responsible for 30 of them, 25 picks, 5 fumbles, and as Mort said, their O-line, which was the pass rush, but when they won the Super Bowl, that O-line is stalwart. Other than Snead, they're getting long in the tooth. There are other tackles there. Right?
Anthony Costanzo is the player out of Boston College we've discussed. He was a right tackle, and he became a left tackle. Solid player. Very versatile. Can play both sides for you. Very experienced. Talking about a kid who's got more game experience at the college level than any of these offensive tackles. And he doesn't have the upside that Solder did, but a consistent player, very well coached at Boston College. And he has the right attitude, very intelligent kid. So Anthony Costanzo is an offensive tackle that I think would make sense at some point within the next 4 to 6 picks.
Well, we're live with Anthony Costanzo. It doesn't look like a phone call at the moment.
Now the other guy is Gabe Karimi at Wisconsin. He's a 4-year starter for the Badgers. Karimi succeeded Joe Thomas. Let's be honest, the Badgers maul you. They can run the ball. And I know Tom Coughlin likes to do that. So I wouldn't be surprised if they considered big Gabe Karimi from Wisconsin.
So the Giants with the 19th pick overall in a fast-moving first round. I mean, we're not used to this.
Commissioner's tired. Look at him.
Look at the commissioner's winded himself, right? Well, he's been a little busy, And so the Giants, as they play Frank Sinatra in the background, plenty of Giant fans here as we go 4 decks up here at Radio City Music Hall, hoping they hear a name they like.
With the 19th pick in the 2011 NFL Draft,